Okay, typically because I scan my images that are this small, and this is 11 by 14, and typically I scan them into my printer because I have a scanner bed that's large enough to do that. But I need a new printer. I need a new whole situation, so I'm going to have to do things the old-fashioned way. I'm outside, perfect lighting. I make sure I'm not facing the sun. And I am going to put this camera on my tripod and take pictures of it that way, and then crop them. And I probably will have to do very little editing since the lighting is perfect out here, but we'll see. Alright, so usually when I want to make a print, I have the TV on, so let me pause it really quick. Usually when I want to make a print, after I have photographed it, or scanned it in, I will go into Photofilter if I need to do a lot of work to it. So let's do a recent file of snapshot. No. I think this was the recent. No, that wasn't the recent file. Okay, we're just going to open the file. This is the one I just edited, and it looks perfect to me, so I'm not going to do any more to it. But what I did do was take some of the tools you see over here and just kind of made some of the flowers just a tad bit more brilliant because they were kind of looking a little washed out, and I made this area with where there's like these paint drip marks a tad bit more brilliant as well because they were looking a little washed out. And I may have saturated the colors a little bit and just kind of did a bit of a noise reduction because this was taken outside on a really bright sunny day. So sometimes it captures a little bit too much glare from the varnish. There's a lot of times if you're going to take your pictures in natural sunlight, you should varnish them after you've taken the pictures. But if you're scanning it in, usually it's okay. But this piece was a little too large to scan in. And plus my printer is kind of acting weird. So that's what you do. You have a lot of stuff you need to edit on it. But if that's not the case, what I usually do is use Picasa, which is something that is no longer being offered. Sometimes you can find websites that do still have the software that you can download, but Google no longer maintains Picasa because they want you to use Google Photos. So same picture here. And I would probably just do some basic editing as far as coloring and retouching and stuff like that. But I don't think we're going to need to do that. I might, let's add some light to it and highlights and create a little bit of shadow. That looks pretty good. I'm going to save that. And now I'm going to do a test print. Let's see. What size do we want? I think I'm going to go with, what do I have over here? Let's see. Alright, I want to try what it looks like on glossy paper. So I'm going to use this 5x7 glossy photo paper and see how that looks. So we're going to go with paper size 5x7 inch. Okay. And we're not cropping, we're shrinking to fit. 5x7 inch paper. Full page. And that looks like that's going to turn out really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and do a test print over here. And this is basically how I edit. I kind of already done the editing process as far as like any of the touch-up stuff around, and so I can't I don't want to undo it and have to, but you kind of get the gist of it. There are a lot of free softwares out there though, so if you don't have Photoshop, there are so many that you can use. Photofilter is one of them. Like I said, you can sometimes find, third-party websites that will still have Picasa. I really like it, but I can very much use Photofilter as well. Okay, so let me do a test print, and I'm going to record that process. So I'm going to go ahead and send this to the printer and stop this recording. So we have the printer. The test print. I did a 5x7 test print. And let's see. Let's come over here to the light. And it looks pretty good. I like it. Matter of fact, let's take a picture. Guess it won't let me do a snapshot while I'm recording. Okay, so I just realized that I need to watermark my picture. So I'm going to go here, grab that picture. I've already made a copy of it to resize and make it smaller. I'm trying to remember that I filmed that part. I don't think I did. Okay, let me just show you really quick. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to right click on this, copy, right click down here, paste, and then I am going to right click and open with Paint. That's something that's already on your computer. You don't have to buy anything. And click on resize and just go with like 20% and click OK. You see that brings it down tremendously. Like that's almost maybe the size of a thumbnail. I don't know. If you tried to probably print this out in an 8x10, it would probably be a little grainy, a lot grainy. But so that's why I like doing resizing it. So if someone tries to download and steal my art, they're not getting a large format, so they're not going to be able to print anything pretty big. So once I resize it, hit save, go out, right click on it, open with, and I'm going to use Picasa Photo Viewer and actually open it up, and I'm going to add some text to it. I like the script text because that kind of reminds you of a signature. And I'm just going to put my website. Drag it over here a bit, make it a little bit bigger. So just kind of going across the picture. And then I'm going to make it a little bit transparent because it's kind of supposed to be like a watermark. Hit apply. And then I'm going to add another text because this was a collaboration between me and Ella Still. So I'm going to put her on here as well and make that a little bigger and center it, like drag it and apply that and save. So now we have a watermarked situation, you can kind of say, and that will be what will be the picture that I will use to list it on my store, and the picture she can use to list it on her store as well. So bada bing, bada boom. Yep, that's it. Okay, so I just wanted to do this really quick from my webcam. So I didn't feel like setting up the camera again. All right, so after I'm done with the prints, I usually sign them at the bottom, somewhere around here, and also fully sign them with my full name and the number of the print and all of that stuff on the back. And then I use these cellophane bags that have the adhesive already on them. I have them for all different sizes. I'm just showing you the ones that were 5x7. And they already have the adhesive on them, so you don't have to use tape. These I got at Hobby Lobby. You can order them online and get like a whole bunch of them. But if you're not selling like hundreds and hundreds of prints right now, you just, maybe sell a few a month, then this will work for you. But once you get to the point where you're selling a lot of prints, then you can order in bulk and it'll be probably more cost effective. You can get them on Amazon and places like that. And see, it has a little thing you peel off. Well, once you insert your print in there, you peel that off and just fold it over. As simple as that. These are archival and all that good stuff. I have larger ones for my larger prints. These are the 13 by 19 for that size print. Let's see if I have one. I have a couple ready to ship out. Let's see if I have one right here with me though. I do not. All of the ones that I had right here are already packaged and upstairs by the door, so I cannot forget them when I leave out tomorrow morning. So that is it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this little, I guess you could say, tutorial. I don't know. Anyway, I will see you for the next VEDA, which will be tomorrow. And you're actually seeing this video on, I'm filming this video on Saturday, but you won't see it till Monday. But anyway, bye. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff.